Hey, what up everyone? This is Monkey Figure Reviews, and today I have a new figure to talk about with you guys. It is the Portrait of Pirates Monkey D. Luffy Jump Fiesta Special by MEGAHOUSE. So, if I'm not wrong, this figure was released in conjunction with a Jump Fiesta event. I think it's in Japan, and it was probably released around the same time frame as when the event was held. So hence it is a limited edition figure. It is probably produced in limited quantities as well. And this was released, I'm not sure if you can see, this was released in 2012. It says MEGAHOUSE 2012 over here. So I think a good almost 7 years back. So this figure will probably be very rare for anyone to obtain. I myself have been looking to get this figure for quite some time, and finally in the recent weeks I managed to have an opportunity to basically snap this up at a good price. If you've been following me on my Instagram, I actually posted it as one of my Instagram posts. So I'm really glad I finally got this figure, and the reason that I wanted to get this figure was that I wanted a pre-time skip Luffy, sort of in his, his canon outfit. Obviously, I didn't go for the first one because the first one that was released is kind of outdated in terms of the quality and the design. So I'm not too keen, but this Luffy here is still pretty awesome despite being a pretty old figure. We're gonna get into the details of it soon enough, but we'll just take a look at the box first. So, as you can see, the series name is written at the bottom, Portrait of Pirates Monkey D. Luffy GI Special. We got a pretty nice shot of Luffy going on here, and I have a golden Toei sticker to prove its authenticity. This is a gold sticker, so it's probably distributed in Japan only. I'm not sure if there's any international version. There might be. Alright, so this is a side view. Got, I guess, oh, it is the same face. Just that they kind of try to add some steam onto it. I think it's over here at the front as well. I kind of missed it. But just probably sort of showing that Luffy is using his gear too. Probably that's the case. This is the other side. We see a different outfit, blue color, and different face, and him wearing his hats. And this is of course the back view with showing different shots and different combinations of how we can put this figure. So as you can see here in the bottom right corner picture, we can see that there are three faces. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like in real life later on. But another thing I want to bring attention to is basically this red shorts. So let me just try to recall correctly. If I'm not wrong, this is the shorts that he wore to Marineford. So there's actually, this figure is actually basically an alternate version of the original release Luffy Marineford version. So he's wearing a yellow top and a blue shorts, yeah, if I'm not wrong. And this doesn't come with it, so it just shows that this blue top, it comes with this blue upper half of the body, so you can kind of match it with that older figure if you have to create this outfit. And this outfit should be the one while he is in Impel Down, if I remember correctly. But in this figure, you actually only get this pants, which is the canon original pre-time skip blue pants. Alright, hope I clear that up. And this is the top view. So there you can see. I would say that I got it brand new. I actually just took it out. I got it brand new. And I think that the condition for such an old figure for the box is in excellent. It's just in excellent condition. Everything seems pretty good. Of course, you get a little bit of scratches in there, but not much I can complain about that. So I'm gonna bring in the figure now. This is basically how I chose to display my Luffy, with a smiling face and him basically in his pre-time skip outfit with his hands, in like a fighting position. But I'm just gonna show you in general some of the basically all the parts that came along with this figure. I put this wrapping inside. I didn't take all of them out because I prefer not to dirty them if possible. But as I mentioned previously, basically you have like this alternate top that is what he wore in Impel Down. And the funny thing is that it kind of doesn't match if you just put like blue top and blue pants, because I don't think he ever wore it in the original story. So still an option, you still could do that, but that is kind of more like a bonus for you to match up with the original Marineford figure. And of course, what it came with was basically two left arms, and on it you can actually see the band, this black band. This black band actually is the Captain John's treasure map that he eventually gave to Buggy, I think, while they were escaping from Impel Down. And this is basically just an extended arm that goes straight like this, and this is the right arm that kind of has him holding it, holding it like this, kind of using his devil fruit powers. But I just want to mention that I did try to sort of match these arms with this red shirt top, and it doesn't seem to fit. Like it doesn't allow it to be held like this. So I think that those arms are only compatible with that blue top, so it doesn't really mix with this one over here. It's not compatible. So either have him with those arms or him in this shirt having these arms. Alright, other than that, we have sort of like an additional head, additional face, and additional straw hats. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this. But let's take a quick look at the faces first. So we basically have these three faces that we could display, but in my opinion, I think that this is the best one. It kind of fits him the most. This is like full on sort of I don't know. It's like a between. It's like a confident smile, I guess. And this is like a slightly cheekier smile, and this is just going full on better mode kind of face. Alright, and I think you also notice that basically it comes like this. All the faces are actually replaceable, and there's actually two heads. So one with his hair at the top, and one with basically a flat finishing over here. So it's basically for this straw hat to be put on. So it kind of looks like this. This is how it looks like if you just put the straw hat on, and it sticks better than in this case where there's hair on it. It kind of just fits like hovering. So this flat top is basically to match with this straw hat without the string, while this straw hat over here actually has like the string, so that you can sort of slink it over basically his head, over his neck over here. And now we'll just take a closer look at the main body so we can sort of discuss the details. As I mentioned, generally I really like this face a lot better than the rest. I think this kind of is the best one out of all three. For old figure, I think details are pretty okay. The hair is alright, it's not perfect. Oh, I guess now that I moved the head, it's actually on a ball joint. So you can sort of tilt it in certain ways how you want the display, but there's not a lot of freedom on the axis, so you're kind of limited. I'll probably just leave it like this. And these are the arms. I kind of like the skinny sculpts because I really think that's how Luffy looks like. It's really skinny back then, and even his muscles are less crazy as they kind of draw him nowadays. There's a little bit of shading across the figure, also on the pants that you can see. So parts like this, you could tell they try to give it a bit of shadow and contours. And the one thing I have issues about is that I'm not sure why, but I thought this part is supposed to be entirely white, but now it's just kind of like a faded white color. I have no clue why it's like this, but this is the back view. This is how it looks like. and this is a straw hat, which I would say it's pretty well done in my opinion. The straw hats usually are pretty good, but definitely not the best one. I think I've seen better ones from either Ben Presto or P.O.P. Alright, the button here, colors on the buttons. So you can see his feet, we have him wearing his usuals. And of course on the base we can read it, it says Portrait of Pirates Monkey D. Luffy JF Special with the Straw Hat Jolly Roger. Alright, not a lot to talk about the details because it's kind of simple outfit, simple design. But that's what I like about it. I like simple Luffy. There's a beauty, there's a charm to it, or rather it's just, you know, it's kind of nostalgia. So now I'm just gonna do the usual, bring out other figures and also tell you the height of this figure. Let's have a look at the height of this figure. So from the base upwards, it's around, I would say, 16 cm, almost hitting 6.5 inches. And I also forgot to mention that actually this figure is entirely displayable without the base, and in certain situations it might even be the better case if you have limited space or you sort of dislike the base in general, like I usually do. And I'm gonna bring in, first of all, the, what do you call this again? The masterized Monkey D. Luffy. Sort of to give you a little comparison with a figure from the scale of the masterized, the King of Artists, the Master Stars Piece, the Glitter and Glamours, the Flag Diamond Ship, the Glitter and Brave. I hope I didn't miss out on any. But basically those series are along this scale, and obviously you can tell they're not on the same scale. P.O.P is a lot smaller. So right now I'm just gonna bring in the post time skip P.O.P Luffy as well as the Keep Luffy. So here they are. This is kind of how they look like together. And I think maybe some of you will kind of see this as, when you look at these two figures, like this Luffy is a lot skinnier. And I would just like to say, it's also true when I put him next to the other P.O.P figures. So what I mean is that like the general standard size P.O.P figures, he still looks a lot skinnier. So it could be a problem with the design and sculpt. Like the way they did his body is just a lot skinnier than usual, and he looks kind of weird if you kind of put him next to the other guys. But if you were to put him next to Ace, which I intend to do eventually, I think they'll look alright just the both of them together. Yeah, but with other figures it's going to be kind of like a mismatch, and this doesn't seem like he fits with the 1/8 scale. But this is kind of how, I guess, you compare side by side if you're thinking of displaying this way is possible. And it would even be better if you have the Bowman Gear 4th and the Snake Man Gear 4th, and you just kind of like put them in a row. I think that would be really, really sick, really, really awesome. Unfortunately, I do not own the Bowman, and hopefully I will get my hands on Snake Man that is coming out very soon. Here I brought out Nico Robin and Sogi King, and like I mentioned, when you kind of display him with other standard size figures, you know, he still looks pretty skinny, he still looks pretty small. So just design and sculpt, I guess. Yeah, and I do not have a lot of pre-time skid straw hat figures, so this is the best I could do. If you have more, you can definitely show them in the display and perhaps use it as a substitute for the original one, the very first Luffy P.O.P. Even though their size may not actually be a good fit, so it's really up to you. Yeah, but I just thought I raised it up here. That's all I have for this figure. I would like to hear what you guys think about it. Any comments, any questions, do leave them in the comment section below. Like I mentioned, I've been wanting to get this figure for the longest time, and I'm so glad that I finally got my hands on it. There's still quite a bit on my wish list. I hope I do get them someday. So if you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on new videos like this. Thank you guys so much and see you again. Have a great day.